Hello everyone, welcome back to a better version of Fire Emblem New Mystery, Heroes of Light and Shadow. New Mystery of the Emblem, something something, but better. I'm Mecha, and I'm joined here today on this small field of enemies by the original Asians. How are you doing today?
Doing great, doing well. Isn't there more behind this group?
There's
Like
more.
a few more?
There's a lot more
Okay, there we
actually.
go.
There's a lot more.
I was,
There's like
I
about...
kind of regret doing that because what if you're trying to like jump scare the audience, right? You know, like
No, it's fair, it's
it
fair.
could have been your plan.
It barely fits on one screen. Or barely doesn't fit on one screen, I should probably say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the map where we recruit Katarina, aka Robin. She was revealed in the prologue, so no dramatic tension with accidental reveals for this time. But in order to recruit her, we have to talk to her 3 times with our friend Oswin, who is not trained at all. Generally, the prologue, this Gaiden is unlocked by having your avatar be level 5 or higher while promoted. So a level 5 General Oswin in our case is not what it would be, but I said at the start of the playthrough, I don't want to use this character because I want to use the characters that were submitted by my patrons. So this guy hit the bench really soon into the playthrough, and now we're like paying the price for it because we have to get this guy, this level 5 guy, level 7 guy with 5 speed that just gets wrecked by every single assassin here, every single berserker, swordmaster, Robin herself, a bunch of assassins, getting them destroyed. So we have to take a bit of our time. Normally, what like a 0% growth LTC would do, for example, is kill everything immediately, or kill everything you can anyway. These berserkers are not easy to kill, but you can do it with a couple crits. And then talk once with his normal turn, dance for a second turn with Fina, or in our case Ninian, no jar this time, and then use the against staff to get a third turn and just recruit her at once. And at that point, you have Katarina to protect your avatar from whatever else is out here. I don't know exactly how to get them out of trouble after that, because there are still like 2 snipers with silver bows, but that is the rough outline of what the chapter looks like if you play it that way. I have a different solution that I can't wait to show you, but before we get out of the prep screen, I do think it is important that we catch up on some unit analysis that we haven't really been doing in last episode, because it was already pretty long in the first place. I was like, let's move it to a shorter chapter. And this chapter, it'll be over in like, effectively over in about 2 turns, I'm hoping, and then maybe it'll take a little longer to actually clean it up. But let's take some time to look at our new units. And one of them is on the field right now. It's a Black Nun. My favorite boy, my man.
The Black Nun.
The Black Nun. Submitted by Grexius, a longtime Patreon veteran. And I don't think he had any specific requests what to do with the Black Nun, except for just to like kind of invoke his presence from FE9, where he's constantly on Ike's tail and trying to like stop him from turtling, or it's kind of just be a pain in the ass, like an invincible enemy that you can't defeat. It's something that Fire Emblem and also Fire Emblem fan games do a lot that works really well to put some pressure on the player. And I think that part of the Black Knight's character was captured really well by replacing Astrum with him, because Astrum's exact role was that in 3 chapters at least, and then the 4th time he shows up he's still kind of a threat, but not nearly as much. And I guess I also captured the part where once the guy actually joins, he's not as impressive anymore as he was when he first showed up. But maybe a little bit too much so, because I was like, well, the Black Knight obviously can't copy-paste his FE10 or FE9 stats into this game, so it's like, alright, for a first test, let's cut him in half. Let's cut his stats from Radiant Dawn in half. So if he had like 30 speed, I would cut it down to 15, for example. That might have been a bit too much, because his stats are honestly a little bit underwhelming, and he doesn't really invoke general energy with these stats, because a lot of the enemies in the chapters that we're playing are one-running or nearly one-running him due to 15 speed just not being enough to avoid getting doubled most of the time. And we no longer have the star shards to really patch up like a little weakness. We just have the star sphere, so it's kind of all or nothing. I will say though that he kind of has a different niche sometimes for certain enemy types. Specifically, actually, the berserkers in this chapter are very scary to fight at 1 range, and the warriors last chapter were also really scary to fight at 1 range. But the Black Knight does have a personal weapon, the Alondite, which is, I think, the only physical 1 to 2 range sword that we have in this game. If you look at it here, it's a 1 to 2 range sword with 10 might, which is not really something I have other than an 11 sword. And there are some characters that can use like 11 sword very effectively, but the physical properties of the Alondite, like just being able to use like Alondite with a kind of big strength stat, actually puts some reasonable chip into some enemies. And it's kind of weird to use the Black Knight, you know, the guy known for just not fucking dying whenever you attack him with, as a chip bot, because he's too scared to fight at 1 range. But in this chapter in particular, it kind of works well, and I'm hoping to find more scenarios in future chapters where it does. But it is a little bit hard to keep him safe sometimes, just because getting doubled and not having like the insane defense of like Idun or Hector makes him a little bit hard to use. But I do think if you like somehow take care of his getting double problem, like I don't know, stat boosters or like specific enemy types, weapon triangle bonus, something that you can make him work. But it's a little tricky, and also like his stats are not going to get better from here because I gave him 0% growth just like the original Black Knight does, so he's not going to improve from here. But I think he can be sufficiently useful for chipping down axe enemies, at least for the next like couple chapters. And also, we can use the Mercurius. I don't think I have many characters right now with the A rank swords. In fact, even Marth, who have been using like all game long, has B rank swords. So Mercurius is also another option for him. I'll show that on screen real quick. Mercurius is 18 might. It's not his personal weapon, but only people with A rank swords can use it. And that thing just has like absolutely cracked stats. So if nothing else, if you just want to finish off an enemy, Mercurius can kind of do that sometimes. So those are the things that I think Black Knight will be useful for. I'll admit it's not as much as his like FE10 counterpart, which just like destroyed everything. I don't think it's really resembling of the Black Knight as he was in FE10 like as a playable character, but I do find him interesting. Like I'm actually kind of amazed that he managed to be useful in some way so far. What do you think of the Black Knight or the Black Moon?
Yeah. The I could totally get why you didn't want to just like put him exactly as he was in Radiant Dawn into this game, because in Radiant Dawn he was just like absurd. You know, it's just okay. He literally kills everything, and then in Radiant Dawn he has the downside of like being a lever, right? Like he just leaves your army. It's like Orson or something,
He
right?
just dips, yeah.
Like yeah, he just goes. But you know, in this game I don't think that's gonna happen to any of our units. I think so. You know, he's just gonna
unless I let him die.
Yeah, unless you like narratively decide that through chapters you're gonna like kill him off or something or never deploy him, right? Like just
no, how could such a nobody defeat the Black Knight?
Exactly, yeah, no. Like how could this happen? But yeah, I think last chapter as we were like giving the Black Knight a go, I think the thing I was like most underwhelmed about was his HP, which is like shockingly low.
Yep.
I think
It's
you know
half of
I understand. Yeah, I know, half of 70, I get it, but you know, I understand like the defense isn't as high as some people like say Edelgard or Hector or whatever, but you know, 18's doable, and you know, I understand the speed isn't as high as some other units, but 15's like pretty doable. But 35, really, like, we can't even take like 2 hits with this. If it was,
yes,
if it was a good bit higher, I feel like it would have been like totally fine. So, you know, I get it, have from Radiant Dawn, but yeah, the unit was not really my favorite to use. I feel like it was definitely a big chip spot, or like using Mercurius to hit something. The Alundite is physical 1-2 range. I think that's the second one we've gotten after Soth's Forged Knife.
Oh, true. That's another one.
For swords, that is. And I think that's that. So yeah, it's been okay so far, but I don't know. Like, it definitely feels a bit more like Mercurius, or not Mercurius, Astrum, than he does like the Black Knight so far, where it's just like he shows up and he's okay.
Yeah.
Like, I've been running from this guy for a few chapters, and we got better, and he didn't, and it shows. So
for sure. There she is.
Not on this chapter, apparently.
Come again?
Not on this chapter, apparently.
The reason for that is that about 60% of the enemies have open triangle advantage over her. So I was like, probably not a great place to bring her. I have 7 slots, including Marth. So I couldn't really find a way to incorporate her in my strategy. But my final judgment on nephenee is still kind of hanging, because what happens to her, like how good I think she is, depends on whether she can promote or not, and we're 8 XP away from finding that out. I suppose around in the Joe grounds could reveal that, but I'm not super confident in her ability to win that with that she has right now. They're actually like pretty good for an unpromoted unit. Like a lot of the units we promoted level 10 had maybe 1 stat capped, but some of them even had none. And nephenee is close to capping 4 of them, actually. It's kind of resembling of like her Radiant Dawn bonus experience. 20 skill and 20 speed is as high as an unpromoted unit goes. And obviously soldier, I mean, it's not the most flexible class, like only being able to use lances is kind of bad, but at least she has A-rank lances, so she can use any lance that we have, so just give her a silver like I did last chapter, or even the Gradivus when we get it, that's like a really powerful 1-2 range lance that you can use in the late game. So as far as lance users go, she has all the options she needs. It just depends on like how good a promotion is. I do believe that if she has the same promotion as Amelia, then she's going to unlock something she's not supposed to have, which is Paladin, or Cavalier, I guess. And I mean, I can think of worse things to have than a unit with, 9 move and these stats. Like, I think that's actually kind of decent. Some of these stats are actually higher than, like, one of last chapter's recruiters, like Sigurd. Not all around higher, but pretty close. Like, the strength is lower, but everything else is, like, pretty on par. I guess his HP is pretty lower, too. But all I'm saying is, for an unpromoted unit, I think nephenee's pretty good. Now, most enemies are promoted, and most of my units are promoted, so comparatively, it doesn't really mean a whole lot, but I would say at the very least, these stats are salvageable. And if she does actually turn into a promoted unit with like higher caps than this, I think she could be really good. I don't know how much more room there is for favoritism from here on out, because the chapters are getting really, really difficult to use with constantly replacing units. But I think slotting her into an army of trained units that are all around as good as like someone like Altena or Hector or some other like heroes of this playthrough, then I think you could reasonably make her work. But if she promotes into like a Cavalier and still has to go to Paladin, that is a lot of extra experience you have to feed her. So, kind of depends on her promotion situation, which I don't recall right now. What are your expectations of nephenee?
Yeah, I was actually thinking, yeah, is it exactly the same as Amelia and she just gets Cavalier, which I mean would feel kind of weird because like nephenee is like a foot lance user, right?
Yeah,
like
that's
it
her
should
thing.
be that, you know. But I mean she's got to promote clearly. Like this, we can't be at 20 skill, 20 speed forever. You know, we got to go somewhere. So, but there's also no, what is it, promoted foot lance class. I get it. So she's gonna go somewhere. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I always want to like try the drill grounds once. Like, you know, what if it does work, right? Like
The drill grounds? You want to try it?
the drill, yeah, the drill grounds. Why not? Like,
Let me give it a go. Let me see if I have the gold for it.
yeah, no. Oh, true. You have to pay. You don't get money like the arena. You have
You
to.
gotta
It's
pay.
only pay.
Gotta
Yeah.
pay. Well, I mean, I saved my game, so what can it hurt, right?
Hmm.
I think she uses the weapon she comes with, and I don't want to use the javelin into the arena. That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, we should do something better, like what, Silver Lance? Or-
Yeah, I mean, that would be ideal, right? Get the sliver. Borrow with Bernie's real quick.
Yeah, get the Silver Lance. What if it does work?
Kind of curious now.
Let me go. Wait a minute.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay, yeah. Let's go
Maybe I
ahead and do
can't
it,
use
yeah.
the freaking Iron Lance for this. Pretty easy.
Yeah, maybe we can.
Maybe we can actually win with this unit.
Okay, nephenee's like the best unit ever. Look at how well she does the drill grounds, guys. Like, come on, come on.
Okay. All right. Maybe we do not need to.
Okay, so
okay.
quick
All
kill,
right.
plus strength. Well, okay,
Yo.
her skill and speed were capped, so like this is actually a pretty good result.
Yeah, I
You
think
know.
she was supposed to be guaranteed 2 or 3 stats. I don't remember how much her growth total is. So I guess they just kind of went into skill and speed. So clearly this is not rating down with this bonus experience mechanic.
Oh, the drill grounds does. I was like, no, come on. But like the literally the drill grounds is supposed to like guarantee 2 or 3. Like,
Yeah, it's it guarantees. I explained it in a previous episode where we used drill grounds, but that was also like 15 episodes ago. But I
Yeah.
believe, and then I completely lost track of what exactly I said back then. But I believe it's like it looks at your stat growth total. So for nephenee, I mean I have them right here. For nephenee, that's like 45, 70, 85, 150 was 2 something to 30ish to 70ish.
it's like somewhere in the
3 to
300s.
4, right? Probably.
Yeah.
So I think it either rolls like 3 or 4 stats, like 45% chance for one, 55 for the other, depending on like what your growth total is, right? And then it's like, okay, and then I'm gonna like roll 3 levels that you get based on your growth. That's roughly the way
Gotcha.
it works. So I'm guessing it rolls skill and speed, because otherwise I would expect like to see luck or defense or something go up.
Yeah, we should have seen something, but apparently it doesn't like re-roll you off the caps like Rating Dawn Back does. But let's see the Master Seal. Let's see what it gives.
Let us see it. So when last episode came out, this comment was posted on it saying that nephenee's better if you promote her with a Legion Whip, and at the time of recording this episode, I didn't know that, so we're gonna have to deal with the Master Seal consequences, but Whip is better, apparently. Just thought I'd point it out. Cav?
What is it going to be?
Cav.
Oh, it is
Right,
Cav.
it
Okay,
is Cav.
nice. Plus 2 strength, plus 2 HP.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, my skill.
Yeah, minus 1 skill. Whoa, no
Forgot
way.
skill went down here. I mean,
It's okay. We can level it up again.
we could probably
surely.
get skill from the drill grounds again.
Yeah.
All right.
So, well, we have a level 1 Cavalier with 20 strength, 20 speed, 20 defense. Now, like, I understand this is capped and it's not going anywhere, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like 20 strength, 20 speed, 20 defense is, like, actually pretty high
Yeah, it is.
for our army. Like,
It's
Is that just higher than Sigurd? Like, wait a sec.
also okay. So she still has like
Sigurd
the
is
big HP
24.
deficit, right? But other than that,
Yeah.
it's better. HP is like the same as the Black Knight, so I guess if you want to be consistent, that is kind of low. But at the same time, she's not getting doubled as much, so maybe she's better off.
Actually, so is everything. It's the same as the Black Knight, basically. Like, if you look at it.
Is that true?
Like, no, like actually, I'm pretty sure.
Where's my Black Knight here? I mean, it's higher all around than Black Knight. Black Knight doesn't even reach 20 with most stats here. You're right. Good unit.
Yeah, there you go. N9 move.
Yeah, true.
So
it is kind of weird. If I want to like continue the self-imposed thing, I probably have to move her 6 tiles every turn.
yeah, just like pretender.
Or not use
Dude,
swords.
you can like hack in the. Is that like an IOT shield but for horses in this game? Like, you know.
And,
the
lamppost shield, whatever it's called, from
more
Three
riders
Houses.
than yeah. The lamppost shield. Yeah. Can we hack in one of those?
Yeah, it is very weird. I agree, because like her big identity for me is that she was a foot soldier and one of the first playable soldiers we ever got, if not the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, you know, I'm not going to refuse a unit like this. Okay, I'm looking forward to using her. I don't have her factored into my strategy for this chapter at all, but I think she can definitely do work, especially with Eric Lances on a horse. That's like
I guess whoever submitted nephenee is going to have to accept that this is like the limitation we have for the system. But I mean, these stats are pretty good.
Yeah,
I think they can get over that if they see these like nephenee stats, right? So
yeah, I think Game Nut will be pretty happy to see this. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay, after nephenee, I have one more unit that we need to review, but they're yet to be recruited. So I guess we can get into the chapter.
Yeah, let's get into the map.
Get into it. So, I mean, I haven't really explained my broad strategy, but I best do that as I go. I don't have plans for forging right now. What I do have is... I want to use the Black Knight for something, but I also don't want to die, so I recruited some units that are like really, really good that can help me with this, which is Altena, which is the good old Bridget, cheating Bridget, in fact. And then we have Ninian and Brady to help us out. If I could use, like, I don't know, a beam or... I guess nephenee is like much better than she was before, then I probably would, but I don't think nephenee can do what I need Bridget to do here with the +10 speed, because god, these berserkers are just so strong. And the way the chapter works, I don't know if you had a chance to look at WOD, I forgot to ask you, but basically the way that WOD looks is like, okay, there's like a big red line around here somewhere, it goes like here, and as long as you're like not past it, like I think I can actually just show you. Hold up, save again just in case. Come on, like as long as you're not past it, even though I'm in range with like my dancer, absolutely nothing is going to happen. But
ooh, nice.
As soon as I cross that line and like I'm like start fighting them here, they will run at me and start killing me, and also 2 reinforcement berserkers will spawn from here and start killing me here. So, and it just all attack you, like all of them move forward and start hurting me. And the design of the chapter seems to be like, okay, we want you to like stand here in this choke point to not kill Katarina and stop these guys from advancing, and isolate this group of like 5 enemies from the 4 berserkers over here, and then find a way to kill the berserkers without putting yourself in danger. And if you can kill the berserkers and like kind of diffuse the map, as it were, then your reward will be that you can recruit Katarina, or in our case Robin. So that's what I built my plan around. You could like try to turtle here somehow, like I don't know, maybe go past the line and rescue staff, but that just feels too cowardly, man. I think I have a better idea. So what I noticed when I was testing for this chapter is that this guy has a vulnerary and will use it if given a chance. So that's the one way to keep the Black Knight safe, is to chip him with the Alarm Knights to keep him at half health. And next time we can just kill him.
Once you get the crit anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
That is something he can do. He
does the Alan have like 10 crit or something?
Yeah,
or
it
like...
does. No, it doesn't. Mercurius has a 10 crits. Black Knight just has 22 skill right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
And they have 0 luck.
Oh, wow.
Never lucky.
0 luck. Okay.
They're never lucky. And then the best unit for killing these is actually Marth for me. His 25 speed capped, which doesn't double the ones that roll up speed, but very fortunately, we can just give him the Star Sphere from the Black Knight. The reason I had to Star Sphere on him in the first place is because I had some berserkers roll like up their HP defense, and then he wouldn't put them below half, and he just kill them or kill them by enemies. Alright, I'm gonna kill the Tomahawk guy because they're the most annoying.
Yeah, that
ones.
makes sense. If you're gonna be doing this attack anyway, like with the Black Knight and Marth, then yeah, like it just makes sense for the Black Knight to have Star Sphere as well. So.
Swap it around. Oh,
nice.
Oh, shame there's no save points. Get Nidian in here, and simply do it again.
His defense has been like kind of catching up to Marth's.
Yeah,
right.
It looks like it. I mean, he hasn't died, so I think that's a fair thing. I think I also gave him a Drake Shield like a couple chapters ago, right? So
yeah,
we give him a robe, might as well give him the Drake Shield, right?
It's probably part of that. Yeah.
Okay. And then Altena can go here, block the place off, and use a Pure Water. If I was like smart, I would have used a barrier turn 1 before going in, but I didn't. And that leaves one more Berserker that has a Silver Axe. We can kill him with Bridget.
With cheating Bridget.
With the cheating Bridget, yeah. I mean, I can't take the UFO. I literally can't take it off. It's just like the Gabolg. And the UFO doesn't kill, so like, what do you want me to do, game?
It's like literally illegal to put it away,
Yeah.
right? Like you can't even put it in convoy or discard it, right? Like,
Yeah. Honestly, legit, I possibly maybe could have used. Okay, nice. I probably could have used like the Crimson Flash for this. Thinking back on it, I actually probably could have like or like Mirita with Shadow Sword. But here we are. If I die, I'll reset and use the Crimson Flash instead, or try to anyway.
Should be fine actually. I actually don't mind Bridget being pulled off the bench, even though I love the Crimson Flash. Like, we should.
She is very cool, and she was skipped out a bit in the beginning, so I gotta make up for it somehow. Okay, that leaves this guy who hopefully will not attack me, and I gotta leave these two here on the forts because otherwise more guys will spawn. But I think they only spawn the one turn you cross the line, and after that they do not. So this should be Oswin's like one job here, and then Brady just functions from the bench anyway, so he's fine. I guess I could throw out a physic on Marth real quick to make sure you don't die to anything in the future. And then we see...
just get ahead on the healing. Who knows what, like, who knows how much health we'll need.
And then Katarina's gonna start using, or I should really call her Robin, even though, you know.
She's like breaking the Nosferatu we're gonna get. What the heck?
Yeah, that's exactly why I switched from using Altena for this than from switched to Altena from Hector, because Hector was getting doubled.
Oh no!
He was taking less damage from the enemies mostly, but getting doubled means that my Nostral uses go down twice as fast, which is cringe. So now we can collect our kill here with the Alundite and some dances, and slowly chip through this whole bit with Altena and friends.
As we start bringing Oswin forward or so? Or?
Yeah. That is the plan. So I do want this kill with the BK, and I do want to keep spamming Alundite because like when else am I going to use this weapon?
Yeah, no.
So I'll happily.
It's so weird the PRF sometimes where it's like, you know. I think the instinct is to want to hoard them, but like no, literally they're less valuable than like the other weapons oftentimes because like this character is only here for a short bit, so you might as well just go ahead and use it, and then like have your convoy full of other weapons that anybody can use.
Yeah.
You know, like any weapon can be anything. The Alundite can only be a Black Knight ship though, right? So like just go ahead and do it.
Exactly.
If that's what you're doing.
Let's go, Black Knight.
So what happens here? Like Bridget killed a Swordmaster into like point blank start fighting snipers and whatnot, or is that like a bit too much for Altena?
Yeah, I think we can. We could go in here, and the problem is if we start javelining, then we counter Katarina, but I can't reach her with the silver weapon, right? Because Katarina's in the way. The Robin is in the way. So
true, yeah.
I think I'm just gonna silver lance this guy down first, or give her like a Vaughn and then have her like hit the next guy down, and we'll go from there. So I'll get like the.
Will Katarina like reposition herself, or sorry, Robin? Gosh, will Robin like reposition herself to attack us if we like, say, have Bridget in a place where Robin can move to attack?
Let's find out. She did re-equip her steel bow, so I would hope not. But surely Katarina will keep attacking Altena if given the chance.
Yeah, surely, right?
Surely. Maybe not because I just gave her like a big barrier boost with Pure Water. We're about to find out, I guess. Oh, she attacks first, that's why. Okay, so she's fine.
Yeah. Oh, are we not able to bring up Oswin and Brady? Or...
Oh, no, I should have done that. I forgot. Should be fine.
Okay, and now the snipers move up and fight Bridget. Okay, makes sense. Unless the Swordmaster.
Yes, I might crit the Swordmaster and then they could. Okay, I didn't. This could be a really good time to actually dispose of like one of them on player phase using Bridget.
That's true, yeah. Do we like pass an energy drink or so?
Yeah, probably a healing thing. Oh god, he has a lot of HP. Holy.
Wait. Do we like need to get Starsphere for it or something? I don't know.
Oh, I mean, Starsphere is right here. Oh, I forgot to get it on her. I was like the whole person of my little trait thing, but I was also listening to what you were saying, so I.
Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah.
No. You're supposed to talk. That's why you're here.
Probably like Starsphere energy drink, or we don't own any elixirs yet, do we? Like. I guess they don't exist.
I might have owned one in like a long past, then we used it, but I don't think I do. Looks like it's not here. So yeah, no elixirs. Slightly low on energy drinks. I could bring Brady over and like start mending or something. I I don't want to use Javelin for obvious reasons. So what if I did have Star Sphere? Then I would kill. Yeah, then I would kill. That'd be pretty good. I mean, it probably can't hurt to like poop Marth here and get attacked. No, I would get attacked twice by 2 guys, which I think is not very helpful.
By Katarina as well, right?
Yeah, because it's very traitorous here that like if you put a unit here, they can be attacked from here and from here and here and from here actually too, and I guess from here if they free up the space. So I mean, there's only 3 enemies, but generally I've been losing track of that a lot of the times when I was playing this chapter.
Yeah, we should be fine. So it's like Star Sphere on Bridget and then like end turn and chill here, I think is the idea.
So maybe I'll start here on Bridget, so like just trade it to her and then put her like out here somewhere.
Well, no. So the point is that with Star Sphere on Bridget, she 1-rounds the snipers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the move order is going to be Katarina, Swordmaster, and then the 2 snipers. And the 2 snipers' only attack will be Bridget from those squares, where they just get 1-rounded in the center.
Okay, so you want to put Bridget somewhere where Katarina will not attack her, but the snipers will, right?
Yes, her current square.
I see division.
Like what I'm saying is the current squares are actually fine. So like imagine right now you were to hit end turn, and let's just say Altana has like a higher HP, right?
Higher.
So Katarina would attack, the Swordmaster would attack and die, right? And then the sniper would move in, and the sniper's only target would be Bridget, and they would attack Bridget and die, and then the other sniper would move in, attack Bridget. So as long as Bridget can take 2 snipers.
Did I check that? I did check that. Okay, that's pretty good. I like it. So I guess I could just like physical twice then. Physical Theta twice.
Makes sense, yeah.
Because if I put Brady in range, that's obviously not very good for him. Here you go. That's how I got plenty of these.
Does have to be that order, and then Bridget needs Star Sphere, I think? Or
yeah,
Star Sphere, Steel Bow?
Yeah.
Which I think is on Ninian.
Oh, is that why I can't find it in convoy every time? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't know how it got there, but it did. So
it was like part of a straight chain that was not completed, so it just became a trade, not a straight chain.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, so if so knocking the Swordmaster is probably best to make sure that Katarina attacks Altena, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just chill.
If we attack the Swordmaster, I don't know who attacks who, but
yeah,
if we don't, then we do know who attacks who.
It becomes very predictable. Well, I guess I'll hold back the Black Knight. All right, another Nosferatu. That's okay. We'll get the rest. Swordmaster.
Nice.
I think we did see the snipers like get in this position after the Swordmaster attacks. Okay, wow, that was a really good plan actually. Just don't get crit with Bridget.
Oh, true.
She has the Star Sphere. We couldn't really have done anything
Star Sphere
else.
2 luck, yeah.
Oh, they didn't do it.
Okay,
All right, we're the better sniper now. And now this is not something I could have done with the Crimson Flash. I will happily admit.
That's true.
Okay.
I mean, Bridget might be good. She kind of cheats, but you know.
Okay, well, turns out we're exactly in range to do the thing I talked about earlier. So we talk.
Nice.
Katarina. Had a dream. I really don't care. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I care so little about your dreams right now. Dance. Minion level. Buggies.
I was about to ask, is like, so what's better, a use of the Against F or a use of a Nosferatu? Because if we can just pull Oswin out, then, and she doesn't kill like any of these guys.
With like a rescue, you mean?
No, just walk him out.
Oh, like right now. Oh, Okay, so right
Like I know this isn't like meeting any LTC world records or anything, right? But like we can literally just walk him away.
He can walk. That's true. He has practiced the
Right.
basics. I'm just checking if Ninian dies to her, but it doesn't look like that's the case because she only has 29 magic and she doesn't double Ninian. So you're saying go here, Lamau, for example.
Yeah, and then next turn you talk, dance, talk.
I like it a lot. That is.
If we need to like move Bridget a bit, or
yeah, probably move her before she like murders another person in this chapter.
yeah, true. There we go. Right, not too bad.
Not too bad. Surely this is not a throw. Yeah, this doesn't look like a throw.
Yeah, surely we won't just mysterious. Oh, come
Wait,
on,
why did we use this
4 by
unit?
1.
I mean, the reason we didn't use this unit is because she dies to berserkers, but that looks pretty impressive from her. Like,
Yeah,
freaking-
no.
What is this ice stone? 25 res. You know what? I could have used mage stone.
Yeah, true. Actually, like, we're never using that thing anyway, so you know.
This way, we're donating HP to Robin, I guess. Okay.
Oh, true.
All right, get back in there, Oswin. You're not done. All right, fair enough. How about How about if I ask again? Again. Please listen to me.
Please listen to me.
You refuse to fight because I'm bad at it. And that's the map. GG.
Map cleared. GG.
I don't know. Maybe this actually can go on the leaderboard for world record paces. I don't know.
Pretty decent. Better than some large turn count playthroughs and strats have done for sure.
Large turn count playthroughs, yeah.
We were out of here in like under 80 turns or whatever.
Yep.
So.
Pretty good. And we get... Where's she? The bottom?
No, she's below the Black Knight.
Oh, right. I still keep looking for Katarina. I think it's because her chapter is like so iconic for her. It's like the Katarina chapter for me. So I keep thinking, oh, I have Katarina. No, it's Robin.
Oh, true.
It is, in fact, Robin submitted by Kaga, good friend of mine. Based on what she is like in Awakening. I'm guessing this is like a strength boon Robin that I got here, because that's a really high strength stat for a unit that can't use it at all. That's the glowing green thing, but everything else is all around fairly solid as well. I don't think her stats are like too different from base Katarina in vanilla, who I think is like fairly alright, and really good in like 0% growth, but just otherwise is like fairly alright. Basis wise, I just welcome having a magic user. I haven't really had a good magic user outside of like Brady, who is more of a staff bot, and then the previous thing was like Amid and Azel, who have been deployed a lot of times, just because I haven't had a good magic user in a long time. So even if her stats are like really bad for this point in the game, I don't care. I'm just happy to have a mage back that can like probably double generals and deal chip damage from 1 to 2 range. Use Nosferatu because she's female and just have like self-sustain for a limited amount of turns. Maybe she could use the Thoron that just does a lot of damage, the 1-2 range one. There's probably like a bunch of other things she could use. Aura might be usable by her. I don't remember if that's like a PRF or not. So all kinds of options that are open to like a female Chris or a female mage Chris or a what's the other one that I had in mind, or like a Linde or any of those other units. Robin can kind of use those too, and they're generally really good to have around. And if I wanted to, I can give her a heal staff and get E-rank stabs. It doesn't really grow very fast, but you know, a mid, or not a mid, it was Azel who eventually just made it to D-rank stabs and was able to trick Raisins into saying the men thing. Was able to just contribute with some healing. So that can be welcome as well when I'm like low on them. Like I've been just using Brady for the past like 5 chapters because I lack healing. So I welcome having a heal bot in that chapter. And I don't know, I just generally think even if this unit has bad stats, they're good. And I don't even think the stats are that bad. I think they're perfectly usable for like doing chip. If the Black Knight can make it work, then Robin can make slightly better stats work. So yeah, I'm super glad to have this unit. And I do need a unit that uses like the Starlight later on to like fight Garneth, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna find a lot of purposes for Robin probably over the next few episodes. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it too. I'm glad that we do just kind of get this trained mage in our army now, because I think like the other ones we just haven't really been using a whole lot. It was like we went through a period of time where there were the dragons, and the dragons were like actually kind of hard to fight with magic, like low-key a little bit, I feel like, because most of our guys were just getting like one shot on the counter, or they weren't doing that much damage anyway. So it's like, what's the point? Why don't we just run up with dragon effective weaponry and do that? And mages don't get those, right?
Yeah.
So for a good part of the game we had that, and then like I think at chapter 15 it would have been the time for mages to return, but the enemy had like a whole bunch of ballista that just made things really complicated or whatever. So it was kind of hard to like get them deployed. Also, we've been trying to like use the Crimson Flash as well. So that's been distracting us from our whole training up mages stream. So now we have this mage that it's kind of fine that we didn't train up the other mages that much, because yeah, we have someone who can like, you know, do the magic damage to the generals, as you said. As far as the actual like stats on the unit itself goes, she has a good way to grow. Thankfully, her growths are like just good all around, and her stats are pretty good all around. That, you know, as we get her levels, she'll just kind of most likely improve in all categories and just be good at whatever it is that we need her to do. I'm actually shocked at the 55% magic growth. I thought it would be higher than that based on like Sorcerer Robin, but maybe Robin sucks. Who knows? Like, looking
I actually don't remember. I remember I did look into what they are. I don't remember if this is. I can't tell from the top of my head if this is accurate or not. I might have made a mistake, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, there's like boons and banes and whatnot, right? So, you know, who knows what like it's supposed to be. But yeah, no, it's overall pretty good unit. Like aside from the, you know, what is in my opinion kind of a weird magic growth or an unexpected magic growth in my mind. It's like a very all rounder, right? And I know we've had probably like 4 or 5 such units deposited into our army right now, and like, but they've all been paladins, but none of them have had magic. This is like a sage, and yeah, so this is just the all-rounder magic unit that we can get. How do they actually compare to stuff like Azel? Or Azel's the other big one we've had, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I know they're definitely better than who's it? Dorothea and Delphia.
Yeah,
like,
because they have
better
been
than those
promoted.
two.
Yeah, that's almost cheating at that point. Let me find
Yeah.
my mages in my deep army.
But the fact that they're comparing versus women is like actually pretty meaningful. I think you went past one.
I mean, I must have because I'm at the bottom right now. Okay, I mean, she beats Dorothea in every stat, so she must be good, right?
Okay, there you go. Pretty good.
Aspel. I mean, he was like not that good at like stats.
He
He's just a graphic kind of
like-
a bot, more like.
He was like kind of filler.
We're looking for
online,
like Azel and Amit, right? There we go. There's one.
There he is.
Like
Zel's more magic, but
yeah. Honestly, Robin is like one more
wait,
speed
more
than
HP,
this.
and more speed.
Yeah. But I think Robin's
Robin's also got like way more defense.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. And 8 rank tomes as opposed to C rank.
Oh, that's
And,
true.
What's the other one? It was a mid. I mean, he has the 3 range Thoron, so he's winning that contest probably. Here he is. Okay, he's probably worse all around. Like he has worse stats all around at this point.
Yeah, no way. We're not playing these guys ever again. It's just gonna be Robin.
Yeah, probably. All right, cool to have her around, and we're gonna experiment with them right away because there's another chapter coming up where I don't know if this is like specifically good for mages, but it's definitely gonna be good for something, and mages will probably find a place in this map because it has a lot of things going on.
Yeah, no, here.
Yep. Well, okay, we'll see you next time when Grass Sun has set. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Yeah, see you next time.